Hello students, so this is the first part of the unit 1, that is mutation and mutagenesis. So these notes are provided to you, and just we can take a quick look on some terminology. So what is a mutation? So mutation can be described as a direct alteration of a gene resulting in a new allele of the gene, and what causes that alteration, that is changes at a specific site in a gene, are called point mutation. That is, only one nucleotide is changed. Number 2, a somatic versus germinal mutation. These are the type of mutations. So somatic mutations are inherited only in descendants of that cell and are not transmitted to progeny. That is, those mutations are not transferred in the next generation, and therefore these important traits are inherited via vegetative propagation and grafting. And number B is the germinal mutation, which is major cause in diploids, are inherited directly in offspring through sexual reproduction. So the most mutations are deleterious and may be dominant, recessive, semi-dominant, lethal, etc. In essence, or in summary, it is a random non-adaptive process. So most mutations are reversible, that is forward mutation and back or reverse mutation. The rates of back or reverse mutation are generally lower than rates of forward mutation, because mutation is a major cause or major factor which is determining evolution. Thus it is seen very less in nature that back mutation or reverse mutations are frequent. Now the forward mutation rates ranges from 10 to the power minus 7 to 10 to the power minus 10 per base pair per generation. Given an average gene of 1000 base pair, mutation rates per gene per generation range from 10 to the power minus 4 to 10 to the power of minus 7. So as far as the mutation rates are observed or concerned, they are opposed to actual rates in coding, that is functional sequences. So when we see a differentiation between a spontaneous and induced mutation, it is a conceptual issue, as if we see the differences on mutation basis, it is almost impossible. So if we see types of mutation at the molecular level, they are deletions. Deletions are small changes which are caused in a particular DNA sequence, and when a large or small chunk of nucleotide segment is deleted from a large DNA segment. Number 2 are the base substitution, that is transition and transversion. So classical types are some sense mutation, missense and nonsense mutation from protein coding sequence. Some are site specific, like intron splice junctions, promoters, enhancer, etc. from functional but non-coding sequences. Third one is our frame shift mutation, in which a complete frame is changed, whether it is added or deleted in a DNA sequences. A single base pair addition deletion also can disrupt non-protein coding, that is structural genes, and non-coding but having functional sites, example promoters and enhancers. So the cross-links between these DNA strands or DNA sequences are covalent links that are formed between bases. They can be on the same strand, that is interstrand, or they can be from the opposite strand, that is interstrand. And insertions, they are generally derived from transposon or transposable elements. Now trinucleotide repeats are a relatively new class, turning up a number of inherited syndromes in humans. So if we go with the name of the microsatellite, that are genomes which are full of short simple tandem repeats of 2 to 6 pairs that generally go by the name of microsatellites. And when macrosatellites that occur at risk as triplets, they occur in protein coding sequences, long series of the same amino acid. They occur in the polypeptide protein. For example, up to 1000 CGC repeats, they are associated with X syndrome. CAG and CTG repeats, they are associated with several neurological syndromes. So these trinucleotide repeats are very unstable, giving rise to increasing number of repeats and increased severity of the syndrome. Now this phenomenon is known as anticipation. Now what is the term mutagenesis? It is mutations arising by the exposure to radiation or chemical. So the mutagens can be two. There can be a two type of mutagens. One are chemical mutagens, that is mutation which is caused by chemicals, and another one is a radiation mutagens or radiation mutagenesis, mutations that arise from ionizing rays. Another one is a chemical mutagenesis, that mutation that arises from exposure to certain chemicals. Now chemical mutagens are generally of two types: those that are mutagenic to both replicating and non-replicating DNA, and those that are mutagenic to replicating DNA only. So these are alkylating agents, deaminators, base analogues, and acridine compounds. So you can find more about these in the next paragraph on the next page. Now if we look at the deaminators, example nitrous acid, are chemicals that deaminate or remove amine group from nitrogenous bases. Base analogues, example 5-bromouracil, are nitrogen bases that are not normally found in DNA but which can be incorporated during DNA replication. Now the most common example is 5-bromouracil, which in its normal state is mistaken for thymine during DNA replication. The reverse can also happen, that is when 5-bromouracil is in its rare state, it can be incorporated into DNA during DNA replication in place of cytosine. So both these causes will cause the transition. Now, acridine compounds, they are the molecules that bind directly into DNA, resulting in addition deletion of one or few bases. Now another one which we will see in the next lecture are the tautomeric shifts from enol to keto or vice versa of the nitrogenous bases. Thank you.